cucina. Today I got something to show you that is going to be delicious and it's going to be marvelous, and we are going to be preparing all the entire dish. So the first thing I'm going to be using again is my colorful fadale, because we are all very beautiful, colorful people, and we need to honor each other, respect each other, and learn from each other. We have so much to learn, including beautiful food. Okay, so the ingredients today, it's going to be prosciutto, boneless chicken breast, okay? Those are going to be our star shows. And then we're going to be using some wild mushrooms. If you don't have wild mushrooms, don't worry about it. Use whatever mushroom you have. We're going to be using 2 green beans. Green beans. I'm thinking about green beans already. And it's not even 10 o'clock in the morning yet. I am using due, the new word, uno, due, 1, 2, no? 2, due, very small green onions. I may use all these peppers. I only have 2 chickens. I have 2 chicken breasts because it's my husband and I. So I'm not quite sure if I'm going to use all of this. So, and then I have some garlic, and I will tell you what we're going to be doing with all of this. And then we're going to need some beautiful tomatoes. Yes, a tomato is making its, I know that it was the other day. And this is from leftover parsley that I had. We're going to be utilizing parsley. We're going to be utilizing a little bit of onion, which is in here. You know how I am with the onion. It makes me cry, and I'm tired of crying. We're going to be using some salt, some granulated garlic. We're going to be using some black pepper, some spezzi, red pepper flakes, and some olive oil. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make the stuffing, because we're going to be stuffing. You know, we Italians, we like to stuff. And then right now I have my prosciutto, and I'm also going to be using mozzarella cheese too. If you don't have mozzarella, don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry. I don't want anybody distressed. There's too much stress going on in the world right now. But, you know, I'm hoping that we are being heard. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I have here already, how much parsley do I have here? Let me see, 1, maybe 2, and wait till I show you this dish. It is, my father, mio papa, we will call him Papa, and his nickname was Pepe. He was, Giuseppe. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want take the stems out, okay? Take the stems out, and I'm just going to chop a little bit more. And I am using, the wonderful knife that I tell you guys that is very good for vegetables, because you don't have to sharpen it, okay? So what we want to do, and I'm going to use the other knife, because it's really, you have to be very careful if you're gonna. This is not really designed for chopping. This is designed for slicing. Oh, so I created this dish. This is actually, I made this dish up in memory of my father, because my father loved prosciutto, and this is a prosciutto stuffed wrapped chicken, if that's the right way to say it. And it's delicious, delicious. I did not know about this, that I was going to create this dish, and when my father was alive. I wish, that he was alive and that I could present this dish. He would have been very proud of me. Okay, I'm kind of short over here because I really want to show you what I'm doing on the board. So right now we're going to put that in there. And let me tell you this, if you have more of this stuffing, you can always utilize this for a frittata, because we don't throw nothing away here. Okay, so now I am going to I have 2 chicken breast, so I'm going to maybe use 2 nice size garlic, okay? And I gotta tell you about this glass. Look how, you can't tell it, but what's in here is not vino. It's blueberries. This is the smoothie of the day. It's a blueberry, high in antioxidants. We have walnuts, we have almonds, we have chia seeds, and we have tons of kale, because kale, it has a lot of zinc. And zinc is very good for you right now because there's a lot of stress, okay? And it's really good for you. Salute. This glass has a very special meaning to me because my father was alive on Thanksgiving, and that was the last Thanksgiving we ever had, and he died right before Christmas. And as we were chin-chining, he had broke, and I had it at my house, he had broke one of these glasses, and he was so upset. And I said to my father, don't worry about it, Dad, we still have 5. And I still have 5. Salute, Dad, for you in heaven, and for all the fathers in heaven. Okay. Delicious, delicious. And it's, you know, it's very good healthy. And then what I do to that is I add a vitamin C, you know, and then I add a little bit, you know, whatever vitamins. And pretty much this carries me sometimes throughout the entire day until dinner time. Because, you know, sometimes I get so busy trying to help people understand, you know, and right now it's his history in the making. Who would have known, you know? Boy, I tell you, it's a lot of, but change needs to be made. And that's all I'm going to say about that, because I don't want Facebook to take me out. Because then that way I cannot teach you how to cook. And I hope that Facebook is learning about all this wonderful, delicious cooking. And I hope that, you know, this, let me tell you, I am having one heck of a time with this organic, and most of everything I'm using is organic. And this doesn't want to peel, eh? And sometimes that's how life is. You know, sometimes life is not peeling the way you want it to peel. Trust me, I know. It happened to me. I gotta rinse my hands because it's sticky, eh? Oh, mamma mia. That is one garlic. And I love a garlic. And garlic is high on antioxidants. And also is high on antibiotics. You know, when we were really sick, I remember that my mom used to make a lot of garlic. Put tons of garlic. And we really want to mince this, guys, because we are going to be filling our chicken. And wait till I show you this dish, because we're going to prep for dinner. The entire dinner, we're going to prep, and I'm going to show you how. Delicious. Okay, so we want to chop this very fine. Okay, I'm going to put it to the side because to this, I am also going to be chopping. Let me see. I think I'm going to use one red pepper. And read about red peppers, because red peppers are really, really good for your health. And if you're a diabetic, this is a diabetic-friendly dinner, okay? So what we want to do is now I'm going to use my other knife because it just makes it a lot easier for me to slice. And always make sure, you know, like some people may put their knuckles in there so that you can take your knuckles out. Don't take your knuckles out, safety first. And just kind of keep your fingers behind. See what I'm doing? I'm keeping my fingers behind. God knows that I did not keep my fingers behind, you know, and I've had a lot of accidents. And for a long time, I wasn't allowed to use anything sharp. My husband, I love my husband. You can't use anything sharp. And now I can use sharp because, you know, it's safer. I don't know how safe it is. All right, so since I have my peppers here, I'm also going to bring these little guys. And these little guys, I am going to cut them in half. Remember what I told you, fingers in between. Be careful. Let's make it a little slowly. Okay, this guy doesn't want to do it that way. You know what you do? Let's keep it even safer. We are just going to, you know, just slice. Because, you know, we can chop this up. And actually, they're getting chopped as I speak. And this is, you know, flavor upon flavor upon flavor upon flavor. For us, for me, it's all about flavor. But this is really, truly, I make a lot of dishes, you know, out of my head. And I can't wait till I show you how to make a stuffed artichoke pasta. That is delicious. All right, so I think I'm just gonna use one because I'm eyeing it, you know. I like to eye things, you know, and it makes it a lot better for me because I still have all these mushrooms that I need to cut. So right here, okay, I'm just going to chop this. A lot of chopping, a lot of getting prepared, but let me tell you, it'll make your life a lot easier because the rest of the day is yours, and I need the rest of the day for me because right now I am helping a lot of people. And you're more than welcome to text me, reach out to me, please, please, please. If you need help, if you want to talk about everything, I am here for you. Whatever we discuss is highly confidential. Okay, so now, I just want to make sure that this is nice and nicey, okay? Oh, see, look at this, nice and choppy, okay? See? Okay, wonderful. All right, so I'm just gonna put that to the side because, you know, I still have mushrooms, and mushrooms, it doesn't spike you, it doesn't spike your blood. It's very low on the glycemic index, okay? So what, you know, I bring you healthy eating, healthy. And look how beautiful these mushrooms are. My family, they loved the mushroom. Oh, my father loved the mushrooms. And rightfully so, you know. We will go, and I think I talked to you about this before, when we moved to Pittsburgh from South America, we will go mushroom hunting. And I cannot tell you one mushroom from the other. You know, they all have their own personalities. Look at this. Just like we all have our own personalities. And it's to honor everybody, okay? And that's the way that I was raised, to respect and love everybody and honor everybody. Okay, so even though it looks like a lot for this one little chicken breast, but wait, because this can be a beautiful frittata tomorrow. So, you know, I don't mind. And yes, parsley can go in frittata. Who say it cannot go, eh? Who said? Nobody said. And this is my dish anyways. I created it. I can put whatever I want. We gotta laugh because stress will kill you. It shows up in your body later when you get older. And if you laugh a lot, it's good. And you know, and change needs to be made, but there's other ways to be making change without hurting people's properties, without burning down the house. You can make it happen. Okay, so now I am happy. I am happy because it's nice and chopped, see? Okay, very simple transaction. We put it all in there. Okay, oh, I have it right here. I'm just gonna, it looks like a lot, but let me tell you, there's a reason sometimes why I make a lot, because then that way I don't have to chop if I want to make a frittata tomorrow. And it makes a delicious frittata. So I'm just going to mix this up like so. See how beautiful that is? Look how beautiful. See, I love color. I love color. See what we made? Okay. So now, get yourself a nice little ramen. Let's see, let me get to my glasses so I can tell you what this is. Okay. This is a 1.5 quarts - 1/4 L, whatever that is, I don't know. No stove top. Oh, can't put that. Okay, no broiler. But this is going to be baked. Okay, see this. All right, so now what we want to do is, before we do anything, I am going to take my tomato, since I already have this here, okay? You're going to get some olive oil like so, okay? And you're just going to add a little bit in here. And then whatever you don't use, you know, you can always put it back in the bottle, but I'm not going to put it in the bottle because I can use it later today. And what I want to do is I want to, you know, use my little paintbrush and paint the inside. Oh yeah. Oh mamma mia che bellezza. Oh mamma mia che bellezza. Everybody, oh mamma mia che bellezza. Okay, fantastico. All right, so now I am going to take my tomato, because this is going to be the bottom, and then we're going to put the chicken on top. Oh, aspetta. I tell you what, I became a genius with this dish. And you wanna have it like so. Let's see, is it maybe, you know, it doesn't have to be thin, too thin, because, you know, the chicken is going to take a while to cook in there. So I kind of want it, you know, how many inches, I don't know. Okay, is this much? There's a half a finger there, it's about this much. It's a half of an inch. And then I am going to lay my tomatoes on the bottom. Because that's going to be, you know, I always like to have a bed for them. Well, they need to sleep in the oven while they're cooking. Delicious. Okay, so now I'm using one tomato, one entire tomato, you see? Okay, so now to this, okay? To this, you know, we got to take care of this, right? Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to put a little bit of black pepper, because the tomatoes, you know, they have to also be happy. You know, everybody's going to be happy. We have to be happy. A little bit of spezie, because spezie is good for your blood. Oh, remember, that's what my father told me. And then we are going to take a little bit of granulated garlic. So what are we going to do with this? Okay, I am going to take a teaspoon, like so, and I'm just going to let it rain garlic. Let it rain garlic. For me, the more garlic, and then the rest of the garlic, just put it in there, okay? So really, maybe, I don't know how many teaspoons and all the good stuff. It's too much to think about this early in the morning. Okay, so now I am going to take another little teaspoon because I like a lot of garlic. You don't have to have a lot of garlic. I like a lot of garlic. And then to this, I am going to put a little bit of spezie because this is going into the chicken. We're going to put a little bit of black pepper. L'amore non c'è. I love this song. Can you guys hear it? This is a beautiful. It's making me cry. I don't want to cry anymore. Here goes the onion. And it's very, very chopped. Oh my God. Let me mix it up really quick before I start crying more. Okay, here we go. You see? Okay, oh my gosh. Now I don't remember if I put the salt or not, but it's okay because we have to salt everything else. All right, so now let me wipe this out. Where is my... Mamma mia, dove si c'è? Non si possono cuocere, non so dove si incontra queste cose. Oh, what did I say? I said, oh my goodness, what did I do with this stuff? Where did I put it? It's on in Italian. Here, let me have a drink. Oh. Love my smoothie. All right, let me go get my yummies. I'm gonna go get my chicken. And I am gonna get my prosciutto. All right, what did I do with my chicken? Where did it go? Where is my chicken? Where is my chicken? Oh, here's my chicken. Mamma mia. Here we go. Nice and clean and beautiful, you see? And it's okay if it has a little bit of fat because fat is not going to kill you. Okay, so now I have a prosciutto, I have some mozzarella, okay? So now let me get, since I attached this, let me wash my hands because I need to work with my chicken. Washy, 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 washy. Okay. Simple transaction. Okay, so now, because this is quite a bit, and I'm eyeing this, I have another thing over here, and I'm just gonna try 1, 2, because I don't want to put this spoon in here as I am putting it in the chicken, and I don't want to cross-contaminate. So I'm just gonna probably use 3 big tablespoons, and then if I need more, I can add more. Remember what I always tell you, start adding a little, because if you add too much, then you can't take it out. Okay, so let me move that out of the way. That's all out, it's finished. Keep the olive oil, because wait till I show you what we're gonna do with the olive oil, Okay. So now, I mean, if you don't want this little piece of fat, take it out, and no big deal, you know, it's not gonna hurt anything. So what I want you to do is your beautiful chicken is like this. What you're gonna put your hand in here, and you're just going to make a nice slit. Oh, wait a minute, let me get this out. Here, let me put it in my garbage pile. Okay. So now you wanna go like this. Very sharp a knife. Okay, just a little bit more. All right, so let me show you. You see? Okay? So I'm gonna lay this down. I don't wanna go all the way down because I don't want the whole thing to come apart. Okay, we'll do it like this. Then we're gonna get, oh, look at this beautiful organic chicken. Oh, mamma mia. Oh yeah, baby. And I am going to cook this at 375. And then I'll show you the rest. Okay, so now that we have this nice and flat like so, okay, like beautiful like so, I'm gonna rinse my hands again because I forgot to make, see, I forget things. But at least I own it that I forgot. All right. So what we want to do to this is we want to pepper this. That's in the inside. You see this? You see what I'm doing, no? Perfect. Okay, now we do a little bit of spicy. I was missing my father very, very much. And this dish just came out of me in his honor. A little bit of sal, because you know we got to make it tasty. Oh, look at this, beautiful. Okay, so you are going to be using your hands, okay? You have to, that's why we have the fingers. Okay, so now to this beautiful thing, okay? I am going to get another spoon. They're a lot easier to wash. And then what I'm going to do is, I am going to take my mozzarella that I sliced, and I'm just going to put it in the middle, like so. You see what I'm doing? Okay, like so. I buy the mozzarella that is long, and then that way I can cut it. So, you know, I'm probably going to use 3 little pieces. And then I am going to put you know, see what I'm doing? You know, fill it up here. I like to take it in my hands, and I like to use my hands. That's how I roll, okay? It's like a taco, you know, like filling a taco, okay? And then I'm going to close it. Okay, don't worry about if it's not close. We're not using no toothpicks for this. Okay, so I think that I did good. Okay, so now I can use the spoon. No, the spoon. I'm going to use this spoon, and then I'm going to wash the spoon. So this guy is bigger. So this probably is going to be my husband's. Okay, now we're going to close it, like so. Okay, you got this? Like so. Like a big taco. Now we have a taco chicken. Okay, so now I gotta wash my hands again, mamma mia, because I think I have everything, and then I don't have everything. All right. So now this is going to be frittata for later. I might make it later today. Okay, so now I want to take my prosciutto that my hands are nice and clean. All right, so where's my this beautiful prosciutto here? You know, the prosciutto. And then what I'm going to do is I am just going to lay it over the chicken like so. And let me move this guy over here like this. You can start from the top, you can start from the bottom, it doesn't matter. Because in that way, I don't have to touch my until it's all ready. All right, you have to be patient with the prosciutto. The prosciutto, they really like each other, so you know. And I like to cover the entire chicken because this is what's going to keep our chicken nice and moist. 375 in an oven, and it's probably, and you can see that I'm using quite a bit of prosciutto. Hey, you gotta have prosciutto, you know, watch one slice, it ain't gonna work. Okay, and I use, you know, I don't know how much prosciutto, I like prosciutto, and I like it with all kinds of goodies, and I love it. Okay, so now that you have all of this like so, you're going to pick up your taco, you're going to put your hand over this, and you're going to roll it gently to this side like so, okay? You're going to take this dish, and you are going to put the skin side down with the prosciutto, okay? The chicken is nice and wrapped with the prosciutto. Don't worry about it if it's not perfectly wrapped, because the wrapped police, it's too busy right now with everything that's happening. Okay, so I used the butt, you know, the skinny part on one side, okay? And then the other one, I'm gonna use it the other side, and I'm gonna pick it up my beautiful, and it's, you know, when it's smaller, it kind of wraps all the way around, but you put it, and I'm gonna do it like so, like this. Ok, mamma mia che bellezza. Guarda. Guarda means watch. Guarda. Guarda what we did, okay? Oh, mamma mia, this is delicious. Okay, now, we have to keep this looking good. We don't want this to be dry. And now, genius. Genius. Pat myself in the back now. I am going to take my prosciutto and I am going to paint on my prosciutto, okay? And you can see I'm using almost all of my olive oil. I want my prosciutto to be nicey. Oh yes, because my prosciutto is going to keep my chicken nicey. And it's going to cook, and then what's going to happen, you know, because you have this olive oil and those tomatoes down there, everybody's going to be so happy. They're going to go blue, 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 and they're all going to be so happy, and it's going to look like this. Look how beautiful this is. Ah, see, no? Okay, so now, what I would do is I would wrap it, okay, guys? And then when you are, and you know, and you this is going to go in the refrigerator, yes. And the olive oil, everything is done, okay? So you're going to take some of this wonderful Saran wrap. You're going to cover it. You're going to cook it at 375 for about 20 minutes, and then you're going to uncover it, okay? And let it continue to cook until the chicken is completely done. Because, you know, there's going to be some other things that are going to go into the oven. So make sure that you cover this up, put it in the refrigerator, put your oven at 375, take this out so it comes to room temperature, and when it's ready, you put it in the oven. Okay, so now we're going to leave that right there. Okay, so now we're going to put this over here. Okay, so now I have this. All right, let me get this out of the way. Because now I got to bring you over here. Look how beautiful this is. And what I am going to be serving with this, I have beautiful organic broccoli. And you know, we haven't really worked with broccoli. We work with broccolini and all those wonderful things. So I'm just going to put that on my dish right there because, you know, it's my husband and I'm probably going to use 2. And I have some potatoes over here. So what I want to do is I want to get another chopping board. And I'm just going to put it right here because, you know, why not, right? And I am going to take here some beautiful rosemary. And rosemaries and potatoes, they all love each other. And I'm also going to take some thyme, and these are all from my garden. Time after time. And I love that song over here. Okay, if it goes anywhere else, it's good because this is going to be going in here anyways. And I don't feel like doing a lot of dishes. And I don't feel like using a lot of bowls today. I'm tired. Okay, so now how many did I use? About 3 or 4. I really love thyme, and you cannot go wrong with fresh herbs, guys. It's so healthy and so good for you, okay? All right, so now let me see, because I'm not sure how many potatoes, but I'm not really afraid. But you know, we have broccoli and we also have potatoes, and they're all gonna cook together. Yes, they like each other. They're dating. And I'm an ordained minister, so I can marry them if I want to. Okay, so we continue to use all of this because, you know, we have quite a bit going on here. Okay. La vida. La vida means the life. All right. So now that I have this over here, let me get that out of the way. Oh, you know what I forgot? Oh my God, we forgot the mighty oregano. Okay. And to this, I'm probably going to use, let me get rid of these. Probably going to use a teaspoon of oregano. Because it's more flavor. I'm going to put a little bit of pepper. Oh, I'll do that later. You know what? We'll do it like this. Okay, so now I'm just going to chop this. See what I'm doing, guys? Choppy, 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 choppy. Choppy, 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 choppy. It does make a lot of noise, doesn't it? Okay, I was trying to keep it all together, but it's okay. It's one of those days. You know, sometimes we have good days, you know, sometimes we don't have such good days. Sometimes I drop everything, sometimes I break everything. And sometimes I don't. Well, lots of times I don't. So, as you can see, let me get this out of the way so I can show you. without breaking anything. I don't want to break anything. All right, and you want to chop it. Okay, you want to chop this. Okay, let me get rid of that little thing. All right, so now to this, I'm also going to add garlic. Oh yes, garlic. Well, it's healthy. Why not? And this is so tasty, so tasty. So we're prepping, guys. So all of this stuff is good. This garlic, he did not look very good. He looked a little sick. So he needs to go get himself tested. I shouldn't have said that. Okay. Oh, mamma mia. I do speak in my mind. I'm an Italian that speaks her mind. Guarda, eh? So, we have some potatoes here. I think I want to put some more garlic. So maybe 4, 5, 6, Who's counting? And nobody's going to know. But if you don't like garlic, mambo. Oh, I love this song. And mambo. La 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 la. Italiano malapala tala tali tali ta. I don't know no words. But I don't have to. I should know a lot of Italian songs, but I don't, because I didn't grow up in Italy. I was born there, But I understand all, because my father would never stop speaking Italian, because he did not want me to forget where I come from. Those days. Okay, so now that we have this beautiful thing like so, I'm just going to put that to the side, okay? Can you see the side over there? Good. Okay, I'm going to bring this over here. Because, we can work on this pan. Let me clear the decks. Pizza Mambo Italiano! Okay, bello. All right, so now I have my beautiful broccoli, no? Okay. So what I want to do, since I have this over here, why not use this over here? Okay, let me put it this way. So I can raise it up. So, oh, look at that. I have raised. Okay, so what I want to do is, I am going to take my potatoes, so they all kind of cook it the same, okay? So I got some, there's, I don't know how many varieties of potatoes, over 200 varieties of potatoes. I'm going to be using some of this, some of these beautiful dark potatoes. I don't know what these are called. Probably you guys know better. And then these other ones. And it's my husband and I. So I'm not going to be making a lot of potatoes, okay? Because they're also potatoes, may raise the blood sugar. I think they do. So what I want to do is, I'm seeing what I'm looking at this. So what I want to do to my potatoes is I want to slice them in half. And then I'm going to slice them in half again. Okay, slice them again, like that. So I am going to be doing it in quarters. Okay, so I'm going to put that to the side. And I love these dark potatoes. They're so delicious. And look at this organic. Oh, isn't that beautiful? They bleed purple. Oh. Blood before it comes out, I think is not red. I think it's a different color. So I'm using 2, and this is just for my husband and I, okay? So, because this is going to be, it's all going to be in the oven. And especially, when you're a working mom and, you are really grateful for one-pot dishes. Okay, so I'm going to take this guy over this way. All right, I'm going to put my potatoes in here. Like so. Okay, you follow me so far? Good, I'm so glad. I'm going to take my broccoli, okay? And I am going to cut my broccoli in half. Okay, because I want all of these guys, because all of these guys are also going to be cooking with everybody else. Okay, you see what I'm doing here? You see? Very easy, very, very easy. Okay, so now I am going to use olive oil. How much olive oil? I don't know. You have to eye everything. All right, so to this, before I get my hands involved in this, I already have some spezie in here, but I'll just add a little bit more because it's not going to hurt them. Okay, so my oregano is in here, my black pepper. So now what I'm going to do is let me get this all oiled because they all can be married together. They can all be together. They all like each other. Because at the same time that I'm probably going to put these like a half an hour before, You know, it depends on how you like it, because I'm not roasting these. I'm just gonna be baking everything. Yesterday was roasting, today is baking. Okay, now you're gonna take all this deliciousness and we're gonna add that in there. And now you're gonna mix it all up. Oh, can you see this deliciousness, guys? Oh, mamma mia. Oh, mamma mia, che bellezza. Guarda che bellezza. Guarda, look how beautiful this is. Okay, now I'm gonna make sure that your parsley, this bottom is down. Make sure that, you know, the skin is up. And it's gonna be delicious. All right. So now we have this incredible dinner, and we did it in I don't know how long. Let me just give myself a quick rinse. Okay, so I bring to you prosciutto wrapped stuffed chicken. I bring to you my beautiful herbs and potato. So I'm going to be serving this with the potatoes. Again, look what you made. See what you can make. Simple and easy with simple ingredients. I want to thank you very much for joining me today. I love you. Please be safe. Please be careful. Please be kind and loving. Your voices are being heard. We don't have to have violence, and we don't have to burn down the house, okay? Please. Because we're taking livelihoods from people that also feel the way you do. So let's all work together and unite in peace and love. Okay. This is my beautiful food that I bring to you. From mia cucina to your cucina. I love you, bellies. Mwah, 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 mwah. Ciao, ciao, belly. Ciao, ciao, belly. Ciao, ciao. I'm trying to finish. Hello. Okay, ciao.